What's up, everyone? I hope you're having a great day and welcome back to the channel. So today, as the title suggests, we're doing a different sort of video. I'm going to teach you how to make not one, but two different animated, simple and easy to make starting soon and ending soon screens for, Twitch, YouTube, whatever platform you're on. It'll look something like this. Alright, so the first thing you're going to need is a design for your starting soon screen. As you saw in the two examples, I used my personal one, a beta, and I also used an LKB one. So what we're going to do, we're going to jump into Photoshop and come up with something. So here's the LKB one that I did. So as you saw that it color changed. It went from purple to blue to red. So I'll show you guys how I did that. First off, design all of it, get your ending stream, logo, panels which have all your social medias on it, and group them. Like I did, because it makes it a lot easier because you can just toggle them on and off. So what I did was I actually created three background color layers. So you've got a red, a blue, and a purple. And what I did was I exported those. So I just exported the background layer itself. All three of the colors. So all three, exported them, saved them. And then what I did was I then exported the logo, starting soon, and social links as another file, just a PNG, transparent background, and did the same for ending. So once you've got all those files together, what you're gonna do is you're gonna jump into whatever video editing software you're using. I personally recommend DaVinci Resolve. I use it and love it to bits. It's such a simple, easy to use software. And I'm gonna teach you guys how to make it. So this is what it will end up looking like. Very simple, as you can see, there's only two video layers here. And I'll run it through from scratch for you guys so that you can actually watch me do it. And you can make yours along the way if you like. So when this is done here, we'll get into it. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to import those layers that we've just made, those images. So blue, purple, red, and I need both those because that's the starting and the ending. So these are all the layers that you need. So total, you're only going to have 5 layers. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with purple like I did. And I think I made the length 7 seconds. So if you just right click, go to change clip duration, it makes it very easy to set the length. So there's that. We then went to blue. So I just do this. Matches up. That should be 14. Yep. And then red. Matches up. 14. Okay. So we then grab, let's do the starting soon first. We're going to grab that and chuck that onto video layer 2 and expand that to the full length. So now, as you can see, you've got it color changing, but we want that to fade. So we're going to use a blur dissolve in your video transitions. If you don't have this here and you're using DaVinci Resolve, just make sure effects library is selected. Then we're going to grab blur dissolve. We're going to place it in between them. And really, you can mess around with this as much as you like. If you want like a really quick change like that, just leave a short duration there. But if you want a nice long change like I did, I think I changed it at the 4-second mark. So we're going to go to the 4-second mark, which is just there. So you then end up getting a nice longer, stays purple, starts transitioning into blue now, and you get that whole color shift there. And we're going to do the same again for the blue to red. So this was 7 seconds, right? So it goes for 3 seconds there. So that's 14. We need to go to 11. Where's 11? There we go. And drag that there. So we got the same here. And I think that should leave like 1 second. Yeah, 1 second in between. So what we're actually going to have to do here is we're going to have to trim this down to 1 second because we need to create a loop for Streamlabs or Stream Elements or whatever you're using so that it'll loop back around to being purple. Otherwise, it's just going to go to red and then fade out to nothing, or it won't fade back to purple. So let me just select this whole entire thing and drag it back to here. So you've got that 1 second changes there. And what we're going to do is we're going to replace this back here. And we're going to do another blur dissolve. Same thing. So 14, go to 15. I'm going to drag that there. And then we're just going to trim that right to there. So that'll then go straight into purple. And then it's going to loop back to here. And that's pretty much it. So there's your starting stream right there. Color changing, purple to blue to red, back to purple. And then all you got to do after that is just remove the starting stream and then place the ending stream on it. So just go delete. Make sure you backspace, because if you click delete, it will take out everything. So we then go to starting. Bang. Remove that, go to ending. And you just, oop. Video layer 2. And just drag that out. Same thing. And once you've done that, then you just got to export it. So if you don't know how to export, I'll teach you how to do it quickly. Go to deliver. You go to here, change all your settings. So, you know, MP4, 1920 by 1080, frame rate 24. You can use the automatic restrict to whatever you like based on your CPU or GPU that you're using to encode it. I genuinely go 100,000. It looks really crisp. High, and then choose your file, of course. I'm going to save it where I've saved all the other stuff so that it's all together. And we'll just call it, what have I got on there? I've got ending stream, so we'll just call it ending stream 2, just as an example. And then once you've done that, you click add to render queue, and you just click the start render button there, and it'll render it for you. And then once you're done, all you're going to do is bring it into Streamlabs by just adding a new scene, calling it, you know, starting LKB2 or something, or whatever you want to start it, starting stream. Add a source. You're going to add a media source and call it, you know, LKB background, whatever you want to call it. And you're going to loop it. Then you just find that file, which is starting, and make sure you have loop selected, and you're good to go. So that's the color changing one, that's LKB. Now I'm going to walk you through my beta one, which is a little bit different. As you can see, there was a bit more movement than just a color change. So I'm going to bring that up now. Alrighty, so we've got my one here, my beta one, and as you can see, it's actually rotating the logo and bringing out the color. So I'll teach you guys how I did that in a minute. Once again, you know, you go through Photoshop, create your design, and I'll teach you how to do it. So I've actually already exported this video because I had to do it at work, but we're going to do it from scratch so I can show you how I did it. Alright, so I'm going to need to get my beta stuff. So where are we? We're going to need the logo, which is... we probably only need the 700. And we're going to need my background, which is there, my stream background. So I'm going to drag that on there, and I'm going to drag this on top. And we're just going to size that down to whatever you like. So I'm going to go something like that and just position it. All right. So let's just try this out a little bit. So let's go. How many times we want to go? We want to go one. So 1, 2, and back. Yeah. So we'll make it 5 seconds each, just to make it easier. I'll make it 20 seconds total. So once again, right click. Oh, I was pretty close. Make it 20 seconds, change, drag the beta logo out so it's the same. All right, so now we just get to add some animation. So how I did it was, all I did really was just change the zoom. So I just zoomed in so it looked like it was going out. And then faded it back in. So since I've done 20 seconds, every 5 seconds, we're going to change it. So let me just keyframe it here. So click that button there. I'm going to go 5 seconds into it, which is about there. And we're going to make it, let's see, what do we like? We want it completely out here. So there, 1.87, no. Make it 2, we'll just work with 2. Make it easier. As you can see, it fades out nicely. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go here and we're gonna go to, we're gonna click this little button here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that'll bring up your keyframe so you can see it a little bit better. So there's a 5-second mark. We're gonna go to the 10-second mark, which is here. And we're just gonna make another keyframe. And we're gonna set that back to 1. So that should then fade out, fade back in. All you gotta do is the same thing. Go to 15. So 15. And we then go to 2. And then we go to 20. And we go back to 1. Like that. And you should end up having it come out. Come back in. Go back out. Come back in. Simple as that. And now all we gotta do is the same with the logo. So let me just turn that off now. And we're gonna go to logo. So we're gonna go 5 seconds in. So once again, keyframe. This time we're not doing a zoom though. We're doing the rotation. So we're gonna keyframe it there. Go 5 seconds in. And let's go, I like to do 30 degrees. So we'll go 30 degrees. So I think 30s are nice. And then we go to 10 seconds. And we go back to 0. Then we go to 15 seconds. Keyframe and make that -30. And then we go to 20 seconds like we did here. Oop. 20 seconds. And we make that back to 0. And that should now, in time with it, rotate. Simple as that. And then, like we did with the last one, to export it, go to deliver, make it MP4, restrict to high, choose your file, name it, you know, we'll call it a beta background, save. Add to render queue, start render. So this one here, with mine, I actually put the text in as a separate item when I originally started, because this was my first that I actually did, my first time actually mucking around with it, and I don't know why I didn't do it, but I should have just done the text with the actual video file itself. But as you can see, that's how you do it. So that's how you create 2 simple and easy animated starting soon, ending soon screens. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and, you know, comment down below if you like this sort of stuff and you want me to do another one, or do, you know, logo designs or whatever, or if you have any other ideas that you'd like me to do, drop in the comments below. Have a good one.
I love you, I need you, I missed you. I fucked it, I'm sorry, redo all the things that I said, didn't mean to. I know you're hurting